y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley on the channel of Keeping It Euphoric. That is the name of my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, don't worry, it's only the first official real video. First video got deleted, had good footage of Valentine's Day. It's gone. Maybe I'll find it one day, maybe I'll share it next year, but as of right now, it's gone. But on a brighter note, we're gonna make this video number one, officially first real video that's gonna be, edited, all that good stuff. So today's March 30th, 2020. I don't know what day of quarantine in 2020. I don't know what day of quarantine it is, but I'm not really quarantined for real. I still gotta work, working from home. But it's March 30th, which means tomorrow is the last day of Women's History Month. This is something big for me. I don't know about everybody else, but I am personally a women and gender studies major. So, I sat in circles and stuff in class and we discussed our feelings. No, we actually did real work up in there. The exams were not easy peasy. Yes, if you're a good writer, you'll probably ace the exams. But, it's all different. It's all different elements. But what I wanted to do today was really touch on subjects that, were dear to me as far as women's history, my outlook on it, what I thought about it. I'm not going to make this a long video. I originally was going to have guests on here, but, it's so much stuff going on right now. We're in quarantine. I'm in the hubble of my own house, in my pajamas, and my little stuff, So I decided to just keep it light and I won't take up too much of your time, So basically that's what the gist of my channel is. I talk about different topics, what I can relate to, what other people can relate to. Some people inbox me of what my topic is going to be about. They will answer some questions in regards to that. So that's what I just want to touch on. I'm still getting the feel of this YouTube thing, so don't kill me if this video is like horrible. DM me, follow me on the gram, adore_Adania. Adania is my alter ego name, and that is basically the platform that I will share for now. You can email me also. I will put everything on the subscription part. And please do not hesitate to subscribe. I gotta get my followers up. What can I say? I'm new to the game. Alright, so what I want to start off with is basically I want to talk about, when people think about women's history, they think about women being able to finally get the right to vote, women still making less than men. At the end of the day, it is the white man, then you might have the black man, the white woman, and then the black woman. That is like the stature of everything. And we learned that in women gender studies class, we will always be the bottom, even though they try to say men gravitate towards colored women, because that's like their seductive thing. But at the end of the day, women in general are always going to be under men, no matter what race or color you are. So that's the thing too. But let me see. So what I wanted to really address was some things that inspired me. So I picked two people from the past and two people from the present that personally inspired me. Coincidentally, all four of them are African American. I didn't plan it that way. It just so happened that these four women is who I gravitate the most towards for thoughts and inspiration. And a lot of people might not know that about me, even though I have my beautiful Marilyn Monroe right here. She's a little bit of an inspiration as well. So, I dabble in all types. I don't discriminate, okay? It just so happened these four women are like. So my first woman is Maya Angelou. She is a African American writer. She writes poetry. She also was known as a singer as well. Some people didn't know that. She has worked 50 years worth of work. She's hung out with different presidents, as far as being invited to the White House. A lot of people can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, her writing, the way she writes, the way she speaks about herself and her presence and people around her influenced me of how I write, because I also write. Like, I write stories. I write a lot of stories. I'm not a big poetry writer, but I write a lot of stories. And Maya is one of those people that everybody knows who she is, because she's from back in the day, to where people might look up a Maya Angelou poem to get through their day and stuff like that. A lot of people use it for when they're graduating, a quote at the end, stuff like that. So that's one of my back in the day people. Another back in the day person for me is Oprah Winfrey. I chose Oprah because growing up, I always wanted to be on TV. Always. Not necessarily like reality TV or anything like that, but I wanted to interview people. That was what I wanted to do. I've been wanting to do that. It's really been on my mind since I was younger. Like, I used to run home to watch Tyra Banks. She used to have her own talk show. If anybody don't remember that, you're crazy. Look it up. Tyra Banks had her own talk show, and it was a hit, okay? But before her was Oprah. Oprah opened up the doors a lot for African-American women to have this platform to talk and have their opinion, to interview people, all different types of shapes, races, ethnicities, cultures, all types of things. And people loved her. Everybody loved Oprah. Like, that's what it was. Like, everybody was like, Oprah. She had old women fainting, okay? To this day, my aunts still faint, okay? They went to go see her in person in Seattle, and they lost it. And actually, they went to her studio in Chicago, and they lost it. We have footage of them passing out and crying, but that's a whole nother story. But Oprah, she has her own network. She's a billionaire. What did they call her? They called her, hold on, I gotta find, a billionaire philanthropist. Are you kidding me? She is a billionaire philanthropist. I purposely pulled those two words or descriptions of her because that stood out the most. Like, obviously, a lot of people know she's a billionaire. If you don't know that, you were living under a rock. But she is a billionaire, African-American woman, philanthropist. Like, that's just, it just speaks volumes. Like, Oprah is it, okay? She has her own network. Like I said, she's been in several movies. She produced several stuff. Like, what else can I say about her? She has her own network. Like, she is bigger than Tyler Perry, but they both have their platforms like crazy with their own network. You know how hard it is for a black person to have their own network? Like, anyways, that Oprah is like top 5 women that I definitely look up to in life. Like, she's amazing. And I only think she's she has some controversy on her with some stuff that she says and her views, but overall, come on, like, y'all gotta give it up to Oprah. Y'all have to give it up to her. Like, she just iconic. All right, so that's my 2 people, past people, that I could say for sure, if I was to ever have an interview, Oprah is it. Maya Angelou, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I write and I would love to be interviewing. So the 2 people now, okay, y'all might think I'm kind of crazy, but okay, so the first person is B Simone. I know it's crazy. I know she's kind of recent and she is fairly like new. Like, dang, she really just came out. I get it. Hear me out. B Simone is let me tell you who she is first. She's a well-known comedian out here. She got her start as being discovered on social media, like Instagram, YouTube. She did like little skits. Like, she would be acting out little skits with her and her friends and stuff like that, and they were funny. So she got views on top of views on top of views, and you're my boyfriend. Okay, so that's her little line that she would say all the time. All right, great. And then, she got picked up from Wildin' Out. Now, Wildin' Out was the number one, improv show where comedians come to show their skills. Like, you have to have comedic skills to be on there. Nick Cannon got money for inviting all these people on there, And then, so she went from that to that. Then she ended up having her own show as well with Lil' Kim. She's a co-star on there where they're just traveling all around the world. She got to be herself on there, be vulnerable. Can't say that word. But she got to be herself, okay? Let it all go, all right? On that show with Lil' Kim. You know how well-known you got to be for a top person like Lil' Kim to call you and be like, yo, I want you on my show. Come on, pretty hype a little bit. And then she sells stuff out her ass so well. She has such a great marketing mind. Let me tell you, this girl made a video on detox water, okay, and sold it. Do you know you can make detox water in your own house? Buy the ingredients, let this shit sit, and make it yourself. This girl was selling bottles of it and shipping it to people from across the world just because she made a funny skit about detox water. Are y'all hearing me with this? Insane. She also has her own cosmetics line where she, has lip glosses. And because if y'all don't know this, girl makeup be on point. She always got that one eyebrow that got a little space right there. But, I don't wear makeup like that, so I ain't knocking it. But at the same time, she's selling her own lip glosses now. She got jewelry that she endorses when it comes to watches, all because, we see what she wear and we like, dang, I want that watch. And she got tired of people asking her, so guess what? She's making money off that too. And coronavirus is going around. So she made a video on hand sanitizer. Guess what? She's selling a hand sanitizer. Like, this girl marketing mindset is bananas, yo. What else does she do? Hand sanitizer, jewelry, makeup. She wrote a book. She wrote a book on how to basically be like her. Like, I forget the title of the book right now. I'm pissed I didn't write it down. But she sold 1,000 copies of her book in 1 hour. I was about to cry with her, dog. Her mindset and her goal was to become a millionaire by 30. Her birthday's coming up. All right, I'll put her birthday on here somewhere. I love you, B, but her birthday's coming up and she's about to be a millionaire. Do you know how hard this girl grind? Like, I just have so much respect for her. Like, so she's definitely one of my top people this year. I can go on and on and on about B Simone. Like, her marketing mindset and her team that backs her up to do the stuff that she does is insane, and it's inspirational, and it is just like, you go, like, girl, honey, get all the coins. All right, so this one piece of hair is just driving me insane. All right, so my last influent person that will go down in my Women's History Month is Issa Rae. All right, I chose Issa because for me right now, she is an inspiration as far as writing and acting. I don't want to be an actress. I really don't. I know I probably would suck, to be honest with myself. However, Issa Rae, I don't know about anybody else, but she came out of the blue for me. I understand she went to school. I understand she's well educated, and I understand she basically is doing everything herself. I totally get it. But to me, my opinion on her, she came out of the blue. Like, next thing I know, I'm seeing previews for Insecure, her show Insecure that appears on HBO. Matter of fact, it's coming out another season in April. she wrote her own show, produced it. She has her own studio where she does all this with the, her team and everything. But she wrote everything herself and put the whole thing herself, and she acts in it. How, Sway? How do you have time to do all that? All right. And then the ideas. She has more than one show. Let's be honest. To be honest with you, she has Insecure. She has the Black Woman Sketch Show, I believe that's hers as well. And she has another one that's just on YouTube. And she has been in several movies, and she's amazing. Like, she's naturally funny. She has that dry humor about her. She's always positive. She's always for Black lives. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's always promoting Black people. Like, I just want the person who wins, to be Black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is, like, naturally funny. And I feel like if I met her, we would be friends. Hey, Issa. Like, I really mess with Issa Rae. And I look up to her because she's doing all this, I feel like, out of her mind when it comes to writing. She is just a writing genius in my head, because the stuff that she talks about on all her shows are real. Like, Insecure is being renewed for another season for a reason. Like, it's real stuff that people go through. Like, breaking up with her boyfriend who was sitting on a couch doing nothing. Is she wrong because she cheated on him? Like, all these things is what people are talking about on the internet, and the season is coming up. As the season is approaching, people are having these discussions about her show because they're trying to figure out where is she going to go next with this. Because you kind of could have went back to the guy, and you got, like, you see how she's having everybody said these debates online, and it's just like, girl, that's all I want people to do about my stuff. Sit and watch my YouTube video and have a debate on Girls Night about what the hell is Ashley talking about. What is she talking about? You agree? You don't agree? Is she stupid? Like, that's the stuff, that's the criticisms that I want to hear from my shows. And I just feel like Issa Rae is the inspiration for me and maybe other female writers. You don't necessarily have to be African American, but other female writers, to where you can write about your love life, or you can write about another person's friendships that you have with people, and not have it be fighting, not have it be ghetto, not have it be reality TV. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't have to be the same thing every time. And I think, because at the end of the day, I don't go to my friend's house and fight her. Do you know what I'm saying? I go there and we talk about guys, we talk about money, we talk about school, like, and I think, and we're all successful, and I think that's what she is trying to show on her stuff, is like, yo, her friend is a lawyer, for Christ's sake, in the show. So it's like, look what they talking about. Her friend is trying to get her life together, be sane, be successful, have a man, keep her head on her shoulders, don't go crazy, still keep her nice behind apartment. All that is what we're going through, like, this reality stuff. So I just totally respect Issa Rae. So yeah, those are my pinpoints, y'all. I'm trying to see. Yeah. So if you need something to watch during this quarantine, as far as inspiration goes, Issa Rae's show is coming out in April. Don't have the date for you, but it's coming out in April. Need something to read? B Simone book just dropped. I just ordered mine. It's 30 something bucks. And then, you can always subscribe to my channel, because I'm gonna try to have a video for you guys at least once a month. If it's not twice a month, it's at least once a month. It's gonna be a video every month on something different. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you need something to watch that is also interesting, it has to do with, women's histories, Madam C.J. Walker documentary. No, it's not a documentary. Madam C.J. Walker's show on Netflix came out, and it's 4 episodes. It's actually really interesting. controversy on that is that I heard some of the stuff never happened, but it is a good watch. It's some really good actors on there, so yeah. Again, subscribe, you know. And I will be back mid-April 2020. We are in this quarantine. I'm praying that it's over soon, you know. Everybody stay safe. Keep your heads up. Keep food in them refrigerators. And keep the baby safe. Okay?